Talk about is when you put the horn in your mouth. It really has to be the simplest act possible, the most natural. It really should just fall into your mouth without any kind of contortion going on in the face. The first setup that I'm concerned about when I get ready to play is when I put it in is my bottom lip. The bottom lip should remain fat and relaxed. There is no curling. Some teachers do discuss a curl as a initial setup. I actually never do that. I put the mouthpiece in my mouth. Nothing here is curling at all. It's staying totally fat and relaxed. So it goes in my mouth and then down on my lip. Now, the act of dropping the mouthpiece down. Now, the other part of the embouchure that we need to discuss is your tongue, which is probably the most difficult part to grasp. The way I play is my tongue is up high. I'm actually feeling my molars when I play. I'm thinking of an E sound when I play any note, low B flat, middle, high, altissimo. With overtones, overtones are great, where there's different ways of using them. Obviously, the first thing is being able to play a low fundamental, whatever it is, B flat, B, C, and then try to produce the different partials of the overtone series. That's one thing you can do. The other thing is to do what's called a matching exercise, meaning you play the overtone and then you match the real finger. Warm up using major scales. Scale has that mechanism going from F sharp to G sharp, and the G sharp to the A sharp is definitely something that needs to be ironed out in terms of muscle memory. And that's another thing I'll do is I'll break the scale down between any two notes in the scale. And I'm trying to not get the A natural in there. I'm trying to go G sharp, A sharp cleanly. And I'm not using a bis fingering for the A sharp. I'm using... key signature, but the tonic changes. In other words, the first note of the scale. The other way to think of your modes is parallel modes, which means that the tonic stays the same, but you change the key signature. So in other words, you go from F major to F mixolydian, and then... Right? You can do it in different ways. You can go, that was going up in thirds. You can go up a third and down a third all the way up. Right? And then start on the third, fourth, um, available is a tension note. And it sounds like this. I'll play the regular Mixolydian, then I'll play the same scale, raising the fourth degree. It really creates some tension, but offers a lot of possibilities in terms of going somewhere else in a song. Really cool is to sort of start combining all those sounds together, assuming we're just vamping on a dominant seventh chord. Flatten the third and the seventh notes of an A major scale, that gets you to the same place, A Dorian. So that's called parallel modes, where we keep the same tonic, A major to A Dorian, but we have to flat the 3 and the 7. Or relative mode fashion, where we relate it back to the major scale that it is related to, which in this case is G major. Now I'm going to raise the 6th and 7th notes, which would be the F and the G. I'm going to make them F sharp and G sharp. And on the way back down, I kept them F sharp and G sharp. In a traditional setting, I would make it G natural and F natural on the way back down. So that is the melodic minor scale that we use in jazz. And when I'm seeing an A minor chord, that's the kind of stuff that I would first choose to improvise with. Dorian, melodic minor, minor pentatonic, even the blues scale.